Devil's Peak in Arizona is a tall rock formation that was once an active volcano. When the volcano erupted, it released lava and ash. Over time, the lava cooled and hardened into rock. As the softer earth around it eroded away, the harder volcanic rock remained, creating the peak we see today. So, Devil's Peak is like nature's leftover from when the volcano was active, standing tall even after the surrounding land has changed. Many indigenous cultures have stories that explain the origins of such natural landmarks. These stories often reflect the tribe's beliefs about the land, nature, and the spiritual significance of mountains. Devil's Peak may symbolize strength, protection, or a connection to ancestral spirits, serving as a reminder of the tribe's history and relationship to the land. Devil's Tower, located in Wyoming, is a sacred site for several Native American tribes, and various myths explain its formation. One common story among the Lakota Sioux tells of a group of girls who were chased by a giant bear. They prayed for help, and the Great Spirit caused the ground beneath them to rise, forming the tower and keeping them safe from the bear. This myth emphasizes the tower's significance as a place of protection and spiritual power, while also highlighting the connection between the land and the people. Volcanoes are geological formations where magma from the Earth's interior erupts through the surface, often resulting in lava flows, ash clouds, and other volcanic activity. As for ancient records, there are various accounts of people interacting with or referencing volcanoes in different cultures. While the story of Moses and the burning bush is often interpreted symbolically, other ancient civilizations, such as the Romans and Greeks, documented their encounters with active volcanoes, like Mount Vesuvius. These records often highlight the awe and fear that volcanic eruptions inspired, influencing their beliefs, myths, and rituals. In Mesoamerica, one significant volcano is Popocatépetl, which has played an important role in the region's history and culture. Its eruptions contributed to the fertility of the surrounding land, supporting agricultural development. Obsidian, a volcanic glass formed from cooled lava, was widely utilized by Mesoamerican cultures for tools, weapons, and ceremonial objects due to its sharpness and beauty. The volcanic activity not only shaped the landscape but also provided essential resources, leading to the rise of advanced civilizations, such as the Aztecs and the Maya, who incorporated obsidian into their rituals and daily life, viewing it as a sacred material that connected them to the earth and their deities. Most original settlements and civilizations arose around volcanoes because volcanic soil is very fertile, which is great for farming. Early humans would have noticed that plants grew larger and healthier near volcanic areas, attracting animals for food. As they began to settle in these areas, they would have developed agriculture, leading to more reliable food sources. With stable food supplies, populations could grow, leading to the establishment of communities and eventually complex societies. These civilizations would then build structures, develop trade, and create social systems, all rooted in the fertile land that initially attracted them. Agriculture is the foundation for many modern religions and forms of spirituality because it creates a deep connection to the land and the cycles of nature. As people began to cultivate crops, they relied on seasonal changes for planting and harvesting, leading to the development of rituals and celebrations tied to these cycles. Many cultures honored deities associated with fertility, growth, and the harvest, reflecting their dependence on agricultural success for survival. These practices often evolved into more complex belief systems, with rituals and teachings centered around the earth, nature, and the importance of sustaining life, forming the basis of many spiritual traditions we see today. Observable phenomena related to agriculture and nature would have been experienced by humans across the planet, teaching them similar lessons about life. As different communities learned to farm, they noticed patterns in weather, plant growth, and animal behavior. These shared experiences would lead to the development of similar agricultural practices, rituals, and beliefs, even among diverse cultures. For example, the importance of planting in spring and harvesting in fall would resonate universally, leading to similar celebrations and spiritual practices tied to the earth cycles. This common understanding of agriculture and nature ultimately shaped the foundations of many cultures and religions around the world. Mounds, pyramids, mountains, and volcanoes share a relationship in that they all represent significant geological or cultural features. Volcanoes form through geological activity, creating mountains when they erupt and release lava. Mounds and pyramids, often built by ancient civilizations, can symbolize mountains or sacred places, reflecting a connection to nature and spirituality. These structures are commonly found around the planet because many early civilizations developed in areas with volcanic activity due to fertile soil and abundant resources. As people settled, they often created mounds and pyramids for religious or ceremonial purposes, further linking these structures to the natural landscape and the importance of mountains and volcanoes in their lives. This connection emphasizes humanity's relationship with the Earth and the significance of these features in shaping cultures and belief systems throughout history. The plumed serpent is often associated with various Mesoamerican cultures, particularly the Aztecs and the Maya. The plumed serpent symbolizes the powerful forces of nature, particularly volcanic activity. The feathers represent the smoke and ash that rise during an eruption, while the serpent embodies the flowing lava and the duality of the volcano's destructive and life-giving aspects. In this interpretation, the serpent's dual nature reflects the balance between the higher self, representing spiritual growth and enlightenment, and the lower self, symbolizing earthly desires and instincts. This symbolism emphasizes the interconnectedness of life, death, and renewal, as volcanoes can destroy but also enrich the soil, fostering new life. The plumed serpent thus serves as a powerful reminder of the natural world cycles and the lessons they impart to humanity about balance, transformation, and the relationship between the spiritual and physical realms. Anthropomorphic means attributing human characteristics, emotions, or behaviors to non-human entities, such as animals, plants, or deities. For indigenous peoples, anthropomorphic imagery was important because it helped them understand and relate to the natural world. By giving human traits to animals or natural forces, they created meaningful connections that made complex ideas more relatable and understandable. This imagery allowed them to express their beliefs, values, and experiences in a way that resonated deeply within their communities. It also played a crucial role in storytelling, rituals, and ceremonies, helping to convey cultural teachings and traditions across generations. Anthropomorphic representations provided a way for indigenous peoples to explore their spirituality and the relationships between humans, nature, and the cosmos, enriching their cultural identity and understanding of the world around them.